Hey there guys, I am Sonic Ghost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Ocarina of Time. Last time, we got ourselves a new fairy bow. Weird name, I know. And this time we're going to continue on with the Forest Temple, since we started this last time, obviously. Now what I recommend you do, once you get to this room here, with, through that room where you got the fairy bow, the blue carpet and such, use Rory's Wind and make a checkpoint here. This will make it so much faster. This is what I always do. And if you want to complete this place very fast, that really helps. So what you want to do now, with your newly found bow, just shoot these paintings. Whenever you see the Poe in it, shoot it. And last one, there you go. After you get the third painting, then apparently Link will jump upstairs. No, you're supposed to go down here and fight him. Or her, actually, since these are Poes sisters. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a hit on this thing before it turned invisible. But 3 jump attacks will kill these guys very easily. So, fighting these Poes sisters is actually very easy. There you go, it's hit number 2. It's just kind of monotonous, because you gotta do this fight 3 times in this temple. The 4th one changes it up a bit. But it's, well, it's okay. I have to say the last part's alright. But still easy as heck. So with that, now we get ourselves the compass, since that's the last thing in one of these big chests in this dungeon anyways. Yep, see? Now, don't even bother going up these stairs and try and go to the room that's above it, because it's locked. That's why I said cast this Rory's Wind, because we need to come back here with a key, since we don't have any more small keys. But we go over here and do that exact same thing we just did in that room. Yeah, original, huh? Alright, so once again, fire paintings. Probably be in the same exact order now. Yep, it is. Now, in the last episode, I did say that the name Fairy Bow, that's kind of weird. Well, that's because I'm not used to this kind of a thing being called Fairy Bow. I think it's called that because, well, it's in the forest where kids grow up with all these fairies. And the forest temple's filled with fairies and everything, so it has a good basis. No, it has a good base name, Fairy. But, personally to me, it makes this bow sound less masculine and not as tough or anything, because this bow is really good, a really, really good item and weapon. But the name doesn't make it sound like it. It sounds kind of weak. But trust me, you're going to be using this bow a heck of a lot in the game for a lot of puzzles, against a lot of enemies, for a lot of things just in general. So there we go, that's done. Get myself some arrows, and I think in here is that key we need from the next room. Yes it is, but we're not going to use it next, because you find out when you go in that next room, there's going to be another locked door, so you're going to be stuck again. So don't even bother going back there yet. Trust me. This is a heck of a lot faster. What we're going to do now, actually, is head back in this room. And we're going to go back through this hallway of the corridor's all twisted, according to obvious Navi here. And you remember there was an ice switch here. It's what they're called. I'm going to take out this bubble first, because it's going to get in my way. And, ooh, sweet arrows. Well, you remember this? This is this eyeball. This is actually an ice switch. When you hit it, it'll actually activate something. In this case, it'll turn the whole entire room straight. So the room just came out of the closet. Nah, that was a stupid joke. But you're supposed to come back here to get the boss key here, because that's another new thing that's actually added into this temple. Like I said in the bio last video, starting from now on, all your dungeons, except I believe 2 dungeons, will have boss keys that will actually let you get in the boss door. If you don't have that, you can't get in and fight the boss. And more bubbles. Come on, game. Bubbles are pathetic. Come on. 2 for the price of 1. Yeah! 2 for the price of 1, baby. Alright. Now give me his Deku Nut. And guess where we are? We're back in this one room. You know, the room where we came over to before. And, well, got hit by the cheap Skulltula over there. Well, be careful when you're up here, but there's actually a Skulltula right over here on the wall. So let's kill him. And claim our prize. I say claim our prize. Grab the stupid Skulltula, Link. Thank you. Jeez, how much trouble can you have with him? But be careful not to fall, because otherwise you either have to place a Four's Wind. There we go. I couldn't remember for a second. You either have to place a Four's Wind to get back up here, or you have to go back through that whole entire ordeal, which is not fun. So you want to kill this guy. It's actually called Floor Master, and he's pretty easy to kill if you use the spin attack that kills his little hands. Yeah, that is if you can pull it off right. I got lucky there. And right in here is another small key. Hooray! And there's another door back there that'll basically take you back to that one room that had the block puzzle. But we don't need to go there since we cast Four's Wind. And this is a much, much faster way to complete this temple by using Four's Wind like that. So now, since we have 2 keys, we can actually head on over this way. And right in here, another one of these rooms, and again, watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling, or in other words, wall masters, which they have an ironic name since they're not on walls, they're hanging from the ceiling, but okay. And green bubbles. They're very easy to take out, because all you gotta do, run up, shoot them. There you go. And in here, it's actually a very, very easy puzzle. What you have to do, it's kind of hard to do, but you're supposed to shoot this torch here. You're supposed to shoot that with an arrow and hit that switch over there. But if you stand right underneath it and use Din's Fire, then that switch will defraud and activate anyways. But I'm just going to hit with the arrow, do it the way Nintendo actually wants you to do it. It's easy anyways. But that puzzle is made really, really easy if you had Din's Fire. And it's required anyways in the game, so you should get it when you have the ability to get it after beating the second dungeon. And oh, didn't mean to fall. Well, fine. I'm gonna hookshot back up to this torch here, which is something the game doesn't tell you can do, but you can. There's a ladder over there you can climb on that platform, but I think it'll take longer. And just plow through these bubbles very easily. And once again, the corridor's all twisted! Ooh! So, that was stupid. Jump through the hole, Link. Yay. And if you go through this door here, it'll take you back to that other room where I hookshot onto that little island, got a Skulltula. But we don't need to go over there. There's no point to it. And wait for it. Link, watch out! The ceiling is falling down! I don't believe you, Navi. Yep. Never mind, it is falling down. Well, Navi's not too obvious in that statement. Kind of is, kind of isn't. Oh, go back, go back. If you get crushed by that ceiling, then you start back to when you first entered this room. At least I believe. I haven't been crushed in here in years, so I can't exactly remember, but either way, it's not fun. Oh, crap! Well, I guess we're finding out now. Yeah, when you first get in the room. Alright. So I guess I gotta speedrun my way to the end. 1, 2, 3, go, Link! Go! Jump like crazy! Make it to the end before the ceiling falls! Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up! I thought the ceiling was gonna fall, that's why I stopped. I wasn't even aware. Alright, now guess what? Another Poe. But it has a little block puzzle going along with it. And those blocks look really weird floating on the ceiling like that. That doesn't look natural, but I want to show this off. I believe if you stand right underneath the block and you shoot the painting, nothing will happen. Because if that block falls on top of you, you're dead. But if you move, then it activates. That's kind of a cool little Easter egg, I guess you could say. But a cool little thing that's actually included here. They don't give you instant death. Which I actually wanted to see that happen just for the fun of it. I wanted to see Link get crushed by one of these boxes. And just, you know, have that there for the gamers who aren't expecting it just to get them frustrated. But really, this block puzzle is easy. That blue piece does nothing. You just have to push these 4 green pieces together, basically to make the picture from the painting. Very easy. Grab the box. Thank you, Link. And they give you plenty of time for this, too. I think I only remember once, and I think it might have been my first playthrough, that I failed this puzzle. So I ran out of time. But it's very easy. If you fail that puzzle, well, you're doing it wrong. Just saying. One shot down. These things are kind of monotonous to kill at times because of how many shots it takes to kill them. but still, they're easy. Easy and monotonous nowadays for me. When I first fought these Poes, it was an original thing, but now it just kind of feels repetitive for some reason. I guess it's from years of playing this game. It loses its appeal. It's still very unique though if you're playing this in your first time, but playing it so many years, you lose that feel, unfortunately. But anyways, now we're back in the main hub of the room. And look, that kind of freak you out. But that Poe is actually crying for some reason. But when you go up to him, or her actually, well, apparently this Poe is just faking. It's not even sad or anything. But pay close attention to this cutscene. You see that one that twirled? You have to hit this Poe 5 times with 5 times with arrows. But the one that twirls is the real one. If you hit any of the arrow Poes, they're fake. So you're over here now. And there should be just 3 more hits. Really easy fight. If you don't see which one twirls though, kind of be hard, but other than that, really, you shouldn't have any trouble in this fight at all. Oh, there you go. Die, Poe. Just one more hit. One more hit. And no, wrong Poe, wrong Poe. There you go. I thought I was gonna lose that for a second. Oh well. Oh, and you see that eye switch up there? That's to get in that room. You need the bow and arrow to get through there. Kind of pointless nowadays because you can go through the other side with Song of Time, and you can make your way through the other side from the top. Yeah. Pretty pointless, don't you think? But anyways, down here we're ready to head on to the boss, but it's locked. So what you have to do actually is you go over to these pillars, push them, and it'll actually change up the room a little bit. Basically, it will just open up new pathways. So there's 2 things we can get here, and then also this, you know, hitting switches each time you have to do to unlock these gates. But there's 2 things you can get out of this as well. You can get, I think, some arrows from this if you're running low on arrows. And also you can get a Skulltula. So we'll go for the Skulltula, and that'll be the last one actually in this temple. Which is very nice. The Skulltulas in here aren't hard to find at all, except like, I believe just 2 of them. The one in the beginning, near the... Nope, not here. But it's the one in the beginning, right in the... Well, not in the first room, but in the main hub room. And then that one that's kind of on the vines that you can't really see and you have to stand that little pillar. Those are 2 people usually miss. In fact, I think in my practice run of this, I missed the one that was hanging on the vines. Now in here should be that Skulltula. Here you are, buddy. And that should be the last one in this temple. Give me the Skulltula! Stupid game. And this should be the arrows. But I don't need them, so this is going to be pointless. Yep, I called it. Looks, it's this bundle of arrows. It's just 1 arrow he's holding up. That's kind of funny. Nintendo logic, anyone? But there you go. We got all 5 Skulltulas here, and that's a total of 55. Awesome. So let's just push around this block again. And now basically all we want to do is just unlock that final gate to get us through the boss door thingy-majigger. And here's the last switch. Here we go. So let's go over there, shall we? And enter the boss room. And I don't want to go up the elevator. That was funny. I don't know why. It was kind of funny for me. So through here is the boss. But we're not going to fight him in this episode. I'll just go in here. And we're going to save this for next time, guys. So next time on Let's Play Ocarina of Time, we are going to take on the boss of the Forest Temple. And I gotta say, be looking forward to this boss fight. It's one of my favorite boss fights in any Zelda game. So with that, I leave you guys, and I'll see you next time.